here or whatever you like, these things that you can create. Okay. So I helped you to show how to create an app. Okay. How you should get that you like.
I'm from management.
That's the best. Which one can you want?
Design for the comments.
Design is one. So I said I like this type. Okay. So if you are developing the code, what do you think the second thing you do? Obviously there is no linear process. It's non-linear, you go, you come back, change it. I'm just going through step by step. Okay. That should be there. It's a linear.
What are the syllabus?
Syllabus. What would be the syllabus first?
Sessions.
Topics. Before topics, you want to find out what the outcomes like. Outcome, groups, taxon. Everybody familiar with groups? Never heard?
Course outcome.
Course. Okay. Course outcomes using groups. So you can say that there is a restriction on how many outcomes you put for a syllabus. Four examples. I want. I put 8 because always get more, then you can say I like this, delete this and you can add. Okay. If you say 4, you only get more is better. So, spelling mistake, no problem, perhaps you don't need to worry about. So, can be sure if you don't like it, you can ask to create more, keep, then you can pick and choose. Okay? Letting go becomes good. If you are doing any course, second step is letting go. The third step how many units you divide? 4 units. 4 what? 4 units. So it provides you what you could be doing week by week for 16 weeks. Do you have a syllabus? Can you email me the syllabus? I really need the syllabus. Or WhatsApp me, that is also fine. Okay. Email or if it is email then I could reply email. That's the Sridhar period Google. I need one syllabus, it doesn't matter, and I want to help you with that part. Did anybody try to keep it there? Okay, see. Beginner setting syllabus. So we created this. Okay? So you may want to say that I like this unit. If you want, you can say I don't like this, then you can go back. I'm trying to show the method, but obviously there is going to be back. Don't take what it gives as the correct answer. Okay? So the prompts I gave with this create a table with the big number. Okay. So create a table with big number. Unit. We talk about units. So if you remember the units. Okay. Topic and then topic summary. Student want to know. Sometimes they empathize with this. Student don't know what empathize you are talking about. Okay. So you want the students to understand what you did in your syllabus. You can say here unit 1 to unit 1, introduction to design topic summary. That is so thing to do. If you are doing attending faculty development workshop, they spend quite a bit of time on Bloom's taxonomy, telling how to write outcomes. Doesn't matter how well you write, they're always not totally correct. So you probably got to 80% of it. Half a day people spend on Bloom's taxonomy. We spent it 2 minutes. Quite a bit of the syllabus, I think we got that part. Okay. So once we got to this point, this could be part of the syllabus. What else do we need to do if we are developing this? We can ask implementation strategies, expand on it. So we can develop actual content. So let's say, go back. That particular unit, there was one faculty who was sitting there in the morning. He asked, how do we create the activities that show? I wanted to show the second way of it. I want to, for every unit, I want to create an activity. Okay. So I copy that, and that's what I want my activity to be. So I'm telling this particular thing, I want to create ads on it. I want the students to work at teams of 4. Okay. They have 50 minutes to class time is 50 minutes or 1 hour. 50 minutes, 50 minutes. before creating so you're not asking it to be, and it suggests 10 different observations can provide me a setup of the ask them to observe students how people interact with this subject, discuss their observation, identify potential problem. So to have contextual field observation, speed writing, user journey mapping, all these multiple terms. So you read through this, okay, and you may probably say I like Washington. Okay. Let's say you like this. Then you can create the details of that. Okay. It tells you name of the activity, okay, what the objective, what materials you need, how much interaction time, object selection time, observation skills, discussion, answers, problem getting points, tips. So you have an activity that you have created yourself. Okay, you can say I want to use Crayola pens, markers, whatever you want to. You have something like have a alumni file, free virtually to create that activity. It may not work out. It does create an activity. Okay. Trusting this, you take that activity in your class and do for 70 students. Right? So, kind of want to know how people do. Okay. Then you need a volunteer. And you will ask him, he says, I'm very busy, I'm managing. So, you keep going down. So, the best thing is, the ChatGPT allows you to do code. Now, we do assume the role of a student. Performing this activity. So the ChatGPT and its team decided to do a money. Cozy corner, we observe people interacting with the coffee mug. Every member takes the coffee mug interactions. We notice how people hold the mug, and then they use poster, they stir the drink with this. Pretty good, right? Okay. Back to this problem. So, a lot of times they are holding with both hands, not ergonomic hand over the one. Whether it's correct or not, I don't know, but at least you got to this is the kind of thing. Worst case scenario, you can show. So, you can ask ChatGPT to create a activity, you can ask it to simulate it. Okay. Next, when you do a simulation activity, one of the things is not like in class. I think somebody here. Did you ask grading part of the rubric? Okay, so you need a rubric. Grade that. I didn't do any rubrics because you're all faculty. If I grade all of you, then I will never be able to come back to Hyderabad. So I want to be back. So I give all past grade and grade for all excellence for all of you. So let's figure out what we need. For this activity, I like this one table form. Most of the time, it does a pretty nice job reading the table sometimes. So the criteria is observation skills, exceptional proficient basic ability, okay, sketching techniques, team collaboration, identification, team reflection, presentation, overall understanding of design process. If you had done the NAC and stuff like that, creating these rubrics, how much time you spend to create rubrics?
It takes a lot of time.
Lot of time. Okay. I at least probably save like 15 minutes per week creating these rubrics, if not more. Okay. So are they correct? Not yet, but I would say they are 80 to 90% there. Okay. Then you can tweak. Most problem all of us have is when somebody has to do rubrics and it takes a long time and we don't do it. Not that we can't do it, but it's such a boring, tedious task that we don't start. But if you get me this and say modify so that it's done, it will be done in 10 minutes. Right? So you won't postpone it. So your boss won't keep coming and calling, but where are the rubrics? They call him or put knack karna.
Because
So you got to assessment. Okay. So we have event outcomes. They are 1 to 7. Okay. These are program objectives for your course, right? You are part of the school. They should be program objectives for any program. Your management also is. So I copied, pasted the program outcomes. I copied the learning outcomes, which you may have modified. If you have modified outside, you have pasted. And create a match between those two outcomes in a table form. So it tells you what the program outcomes, what your course outcomes, how they are typed. Okay. So it lists all the program outcomes in the rows. The top is course outcomes. Then it puts a checkbox whether it takes it, but you need to go and probably for NAC you say I do medium. But you are close there. You have started figuring it out. Okay. Problem, one of the thing is when you copy the table, put it in Word, it doesn't translate very well. So normally I copy, paste in Excel. That works very well. Copy Excel, paste it in Word, it works better. Okay. So you need to do Excel translation. So did anybody send a syllabus? Got that. You sure you sent it?
Yes, sir.
So,
Okay, let's not worry about it. Instead of taking words and saying it's bad, design thinking course. I'm a university. I don't know how to read. Let's say I'm a university as design thinking work. Doesn't have much information. Which they have most information. Actually, course learning objective math is checkbox. We have gotten to that one in like 15 minutes, right? Okay, we have better focus than right now. With 15 minutes. So let's copy this. So when you say in the role of expert design educator or technical design role, a student, things like that, it becomes really smart in terms of, I think it puts the role of expert design educator kind of, it looks at the kind of input people like. So that's a very useful thing, particularly when you are checking. So I said take this role, evaluate strengths and weaknesses. I cut and pasted this syllabus here. Comprehensive coverage of design process, clear articulation of planning outcomes, structured module breakdown, incorporation of professional disciplines, all this. Weakness, limited mention of interdisciplinary. So they did not mention interdisciplinary. So see how many factors say your courses are interdisciplinary. Second thing is assessment weightage for attendance might not be reflect students understand that translation should be given to adjustment. Specific lab activity is somewhat generic design provided. Okay. Limited mention of technology integration, limited detail on these are the weaknesses found in the syllabus. Okay. Imagine somebody issues a syllabus, you want to provide this kind of feedback, it takes quite a bit of time. Okay. Suddenly you can be much more smarter than we are very quickly. All you need to do is ask the question, take the syllabus, put it in there. You can judge for yourself how good you are. Okay. And you can kind of improve the syllabus. What I am teaching is for design, but the same thing you can use for any other course. Okay. And it would help you in any course that you teach. Anything else you want to know about syllabus? So I showed you how to create outcomes, how to create EG plan, units, break it down, create the whole thing. Mapping, rows, mapping, all of that. So this whole thing we did in exactly 30 minutes. How much time did you do it if you have to do it very soon? Make a guess. You have to do for your course. All these things.
you have semester regular, you make
Quite a bit of time, right? So you really are much better off using it for everything that you do. What I'm trying to tell is, there's a new tool out there you may be worried that it will take time. But if you take a little bit of time in your day to learn it, it will make your life a lot more easier. Okay. The second thing, I want to start a new chapter. This chapter is more to the designer or a designer how to go. Okay. So I kind of want to know, let's say we all want to create a product, and I will show you how we can go about it. Okay. And I've done it multiple times, it worked out, and I'm waiting when it will stop working. Hopefully at the end of the day we'll come up with something. So first thing I want to kind of know is, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do outside the? Because a lot of times good design comes from your hobbies. Whenever I have anybody, I'll always ask, what is your hobby outside the school? If they say school is the only thing I care about, I say, you're not for me. Good, find another professor. Because I see people who have a hobby, they bring the same passion to the work. So, anybody want to tell what they love to do outside the educational institution?
Music.
You like to do what kind of music?
Classical.
Classical, Indian?
Yeah.
So, classical Indian music, one. I'm trying to pick something that I know. My music knowledge is very low. My wife sings. I never go by faith. I can't appreciate it. So, trying to find something else. Anybody else? Playing cricket. He loves to play cricket. So, cricket, classical Indian thing.
Finding post-graduation in foreign countries.
But
Finding post-graduation in foreign countries. Research.
let me take cricket. Not because I have no idea of music, so I show my ignorance. So cricket. So our target customer is this person here. Mohan. So our target customer is Mohan, and we want to create a product. Okay. Kind of. I'm being very adventurous, trying to do. So, kind of describe yourself. You play every day, you play weekly. Weekly once. How many hours? 2 hours. 2 hours. Can I ask your age? How much? So, So I'm generalizing here, not exactly kind of making it open. Okay. Even faculty member I want to open on that, but I will think of what would be a more general version of faculty member, because faculty have one thing, a good schedule. So we get a day off every day. Routine. Say once a week. So I kind of told this, okay? 3 hours living in big city. So I didn't want to say I live in any city. So cities may have some restrictions. So I'm trying to describe as much as I could. The more you could describe, the better. Anything else you can add to the description? Big city.
We play indoors. So then,
That's good. Anything else? It's a pretty good description. Okay? This potential. That's I'm just putting out there anything clicks in your mind. Okay. Don't look at this, just look at the page. None of these have been quite simple.
Shoe, we have a problem with. When we are playing in the class, we will see shoe is where is shoe.
Footwear. Copy paste. I normally copy the letter most. That's what I'm referring to. Takes a little bit. So gives you 7 pay. If you don't like it, give 7 pay. There's nothing wrong, you keep asking me and then you find out. So it kind of, and I don't know what his routine is. I can ask him. Okay? Before asking him, I can even ask ChatGPT. Saying that Magic agenda was, I know I'm talking about him, so I keep ready see, so I forgot about that part. Excuse my ignorance. I want to know a little bit. Okay. So it tells you what this activity is. That maybe writer can always kind of get a sense of what could be happening. So one of the things is you want to know what the life is like. Because other things that you find related to it. Give you a sense. In St. Louis, we have AMC theaters. They came from Kansas City, Central State, Missouri. So these people who were doing ethnographic observation, they found that people who go to movie, after the movie they immediately go exactly there outside. So they started diving theaters. You go in the theatre itself they serve food, you eat while watching a movie. So they change the whole experience, how they put the food, people wear black dress, come so you don't see them, you don't need to cut anything, you just dig the fork and eat, and forks make noise, silverware shines, so everything is black melamine, so you don't see the fork, doesn't make sound. So the entire experience, movie-going experience, you have to redesign. But the thing is, it all starts with understanding these people do movie and then element they want. That's what I was trying to do with see what the person's day looks like. If that is not correct, you can say this is what ask it to redo. Okay. So now I go back to my customer. These are the shoe problems. Which one is more problematic? First one. Okay. I want to pursue this part. Okay. That is 10 1. Suction cup may not work, but it's ideal. It interaction, it gives you 10 possible. So you get some ideas, okay? Now I will tell things. Customer. Rich. If you are rich, you will be working as a human, just like me. But questions? These are okay. And then stay. I should have done this upfront when we came out with shoe as one them. What are the big problem based on that? I should have got them. I didn't do it, so I'm doing it. Okay. So it says heat activation is very expensive, probably is not for us. For people like you and me, we take so technologies to do that, and it kind of helps you based on the kind of gives you a sense of what the solution is. You can develop a solution, you can describe the solution to it and say this is my concept 1, concept 2, concept 3, you can spend some time, upload it on. I don't have, I have 2 needs, I want to calculate the 330, 350, they say, these 4 concepts are, I say these are 4 concepts. I develop outside and did a summary and product. Now, 4 concepts. So it asks you what could be the evaluation criteria. If you ask students to come up with the evaluation criteria, they come up with concept. At least there is a good start. It may not be all correct. You can pick and choose to say, I don't need these. I want durable speed not to be there, weight not to be there, research not to be there, and all these things. You can put innovation potential. gives you an explanation, right? He asks the student to give explanation and tell you that they have trouble finding that. Good. What else do you do in a design report that you want? Okay. One thing is, now that I have a product, I want to go and introduce it person, right? That testing portion. Okay. Let's say I decided to go with this technology. It could be anything. So I want to move forward. Then I created one customer. By the way, in the previous course thing, you can say if I remember the idea of this topic, create 10 multiple choice questions with issues and answers. Give me examples and we are going to use that part I have done. Okay. So when I was doing customer introduction, okay, if you do survey, it will answer. Create a drawing. What kind of a customer user? So it gives you a reasonable set of questions and you can get it. I mean, it's giving you, normally I say ask for 10, 15, 20, that way you have a number of questions and you can combine, choose, pick all these things. So when they go, they have to create questions, this can help you with these questions. Okay. Now, I wouldn't send any of my students to go and talk to user unless act as a user. That's one. So it tells you I pay those. Then we really don't need it. Overall, I have the prototype, I have the system in the left. So you can ask what insights can I get? So, but I think these are all the insights. Okay? To get the same one in a design course probably takes 4 or 5 weeks of time. The trick is how do you incorporate yet not get to the point where students are copying doing it. I don't have an answer. Because with new technology, we incorporated into our design thinking course. We use Amazon reviews, we copy, paste it. I think I showed you yesterday. So, and we ask summarize the trends, it provides you trends. So you can do a lot more in a lot less time. Okay, if they are smart. If they are really smart and they just want to game the system, they can get A without going. That's unfortunate. So, that's a challenge all of us face together, and there's no real solution. With that, I want to thank you for being here so patiently, so many days, and I know there's so many other things going on. This is not a priority. Hope you learned something. I think the last 1 hour, if you have got the gist of it, it could probably transform your teaching significantly. Make it your friend. ChatGPT will be much better shape. Most of the people are using ChatGPT like Google at a low level. I don't think anybody I would say 95% of the faculty in India, 99%, don't even know you can do all this course thing using ChatGPT. If I'm NAC person or somebody like that, I should be teaching all this in schools because they're wasting the time of so many people. Okay? Keeping everybody busy, doing nothing. To solve that problem, at least for that. Okay? Thank you very much. I hope that he is outside so we will have it here and then we can see. Thank you for being volunteer. Could have taken this one. I just wanted to go to